there ain't no stopping us.
Hey guys, what's up? Jeff here again to orient your fitness in the right direction, and today I want to talk to you guys about different things you can do to help to alleviate and relax the tight trapezius muscle, because let's face it, this muscle can really cause so many issues in the body, and it's this diamond-shaped muscle at your back, and it can cause things like tension headaches, back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, injuries. It can refer pain to your jaw, to your eye socket. It can cause so many issues, and I've done videos on this before, definitely, but I've never done a really comprehensive video, and that's what this video is going to be all about, a whole comprehensive video on addressing this muscle, because it can cause so many issues. So let's start with posture issues, because if we don't focus on posture pretty much, even though this isn't really a sexy topic, we don't focus on the cause of this muscle causing issues in your body, no matter what I tell you after this, if you don't fix posture issues, you're always going to get problems in this muscle. So we've got to focus on posture first. So let's focus on how you sleep. If you sleep on your stomach, you've got to fix that first thing, because when you sleep on your stomach, your neck is always turned to one side like that, right? And when you're turning your neck to one side, you're going to be in that position for potentially hours each night. And this is definitely going to cause that muscle to tighten on one side. And this is definitely going to cause issues if you're always tight on one side like that. It can tighten that muscle. It can cause these things called trigger points to occur, which is these muscle knots, and that can pull on the muscle fibers and refer pain elsewhere in your body. And it's just not good to sleep on your stomach. So you got to fix that first thing. Sleep on your side or your back. Next, say you're always carrying a bag on one hand, or your backpack is on one shoulder only. If that's the case, you're always going to be elevating one shoulder constantly. So you got to fix that. Either switch hands or take your backpack, put it on both shoulders to even out the load. So that's another thing you can do. Other things you can do would be to stop holding your cell phone down like that all the time. Stop always being in that forward head posture where you're looking down or forward at your laptop all the time. You got to stop doing that. If you're looking down at your phone, bring it up to your eye level. If your laptop's down there, bring it up eye level somehow. Use a standing desk or put in your laptop on an elevated platform. You got to stop looking down like that all the time. It's going to cause issues because your trapezius is going to fire on both sides of your shoulders constantly, and that's going to cause it to tighten over time, cause muscle spasms, and cause other issues. So you got to really focus on that. You got to fix your upper trapezius. You got to focus on fixing that problem. You really do. So that's basic posture things you can do regarding this muscle. So what can you do in regards to stretching now? Because your upper trapezius, this is the part of the traps that really can get tight over time. The part that shrugs your shoulders up like that and prevents your head and your neck from just collapsing down like that when you're looking down at your phone. So what can you do to stretch your upper traps? It's simple to stretch this muscle. Many people, I've seen them on YouTube, they just say go like this. And that's not really doing much. It's really not. That's a terrible stretch. In order to stretch this muscle, you got to do the opposite action of what this muscle does. So how do you really stretch this muscle? Well, what you really do, either sit down in a chair or stand up. If you're sitting, grab the bottom of the chair with the side you're stretching with that hand. Make sure you're depressing your shoulder down. I'm going to show you standing. So with this hand, I'm stretching this side. Don't do this stretch if it hurts you. If it hurts you, don't do it. So take your hand, reach down. Keep reaching throughout the stretch. Now, side bend your head the opposite side. Rotate it to the same side. Take your free hand and gently bring your head down like that. And you should feel that stretch right here. If you don't, repeat all the steps. Hand down, side bend opposite side, rotate same side, bring your head down slightly. Use your hand, help more. And I really feel that. Hold that stretch for 30 seconds. Do it twice on each side. So you're just doing that, 30 seconds, twice on each side. That's really going to stretch out that muscle. Now, we want to do some strengthening, and you want to strengthen your lower traps, because the upper traps, they're automatically much more dominant than the lower traps, much stronger. But many people, because they overuse their upper traps and they might do shoulder shrugs in the gym a lot, they're going to make that disparity even greater than it already is. So you got to fix that. You got to fix that muscle disparity. So what can you do to strengthen your lower traps to even out the muscle disparity a little bit more? Well, the upper traps, they retract and depress your shoulder blades. So here's a simple exercise you can do throughout the day. Very simple. Just sit in your chair, and while you're sitting, retract and depress your shoulder blades down. So you're doing the action of the lower traps, retracting and depressing your shoulder blades. So you're going to do that throughout the day. Hold for 3 seconds. So here's the back view. Retract, depress. Hold that for 3 seconds. And to do that, say 10 times. You can do multiple times throughout the day. And that's going to help to just fire your lower traps, more help to get you into better posture. It's going to help you. And also, here's another thing you can do. In the gym, for the lat pull down machine, take it, bring it all the way down your chest and hold for 30 seconds. And do that 2 to 3 times. Because that's retracting and depressing your shoulder blades. It's an isometric hold. Isometric means the muscle is contracting and not moving. So you're going to hold that 30-second holds. Try doing that. Say 2 to 3 sets. Next, try to do this thing called the Y exercise. How do you do that? You simply lay face down on the bench in the gym or anywhere. Take 2 light dumbbells or no weight, it's optional. And you go up into a Y position like that. And because that's retracting and depressing your shoulder blades. Try doing that for 3 sets of 15. That's to help to strengthen your lower traps. And those are just some simple, basic things that you can do to help to strengthen your lower traps, to help to decrease that muscle disparity. And once you've done that for your lower traps, you want to massage out the trigger points in this muscle, the trapezius, because it so commonly gets trigger points. So you got to massage it out more. So what can you do to help to massage out those trigger points? I got a great tool here called a Theracane. It's very effective. I like it a lot more than a tennis ball. It's easier to pinpoint these trigger points, and also it's much cheaper than a massage therapist, obviously. I'll probably leave a link for it in the description below. Actually, you could go get one yourself. But here's what you do to use it. You essentially just go around your upper traps, find a sore spot. Once you find it, hold it there for a minute. So right there, I'm right there. And I'm just holding it right there on that spot. I'm going to do that for a minute. And it's going to help to address those trigger points, which are those muscle knots. When you get them, they shorten the muscle. That can refer pain elsewhere to your jaw, to your eye sockets. So you got to really address those trigger points if you want relief in this muscle. So go around there, play around. Once you find it, hold it there for a minute or 2. That's going to help to massage those out. Because stretching isn't really going to address those. You got to massage them. So those are 4 things you can do. I gave you posture techniques you can do to help to address the tightness, the causes in the first place. I gave you strengthening exercises for your lower traps, a stretch for your upper traps, and I told you how to massage out those trigger points. So that's pretty much 4 things that I gave you to do, 4 things to focus on. So that's my overarching video that I just gave you. So if you like this video, thumb it up, comment, subscribe to my channel. I think this video helped you out. And this has been Jeff once more, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.